Oh, okay, collectors, here we are again. We're on episode number 74, I believe, and today is May the 11th, 2023. I hope everybody's doing good, and I don't know whether you guys watched the Coronation last weekend of Charles III, but I got up early on Saturday morning. I guess I was up at 5, and I watched the whole thing, and I thought it was quite a spectacle. But the part that I liked the best, and I don't know whether you guys saw this, but they handed Charles the Coronation sword, and this sword had to be the most magnificent thing I've ever seen. The scabbard and the sword were just covered with diamonds and gems, and it was just the most beautiful thing in the world. And then they had Charles stand up, and he had a little hook on his belt, and they put the sword onto him so he could stand there for about 30 seconds with it, and then they took it off of him again, and somebody put it away. I guess it went back to the Tower of London, but I don't know whether there's any articles on that sword or anything about it that you can look up on the internet, but that was one magnificent piece, and just imagine the value of something like that. So that kind of made my day, seeing that sword. It was worth that, putting up with the rest of it. So anyhow, a lot of you guys, you write in stuff and ask me things, and I know I don't get back to you because I don't know how to answer the questions that are on the video comments, but several times people have asked if I could show some of the period cufflinks that I like to wear, and I thought I would do that this week. You guys can skip forward if you don't feel like looking at cufflinks. I can understand that, but some of them are kind of interesting. But first, as we always do, gotta get a cigar lit. And the first of the day, it's 12 o'clock, so that's late enough. Here's to you all. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe have another sip of that. Okay, so we'll look at some cufflinks. So I'll show you these, kind of one by one, I guess, and Robbie can get the camera up on them. Can you photograph them like that, Ob, or do they need to be lifted up? What's the best?
They look pretty good.
They look all right. Okay, this first set, I'm sure you've seen me wear a few times. I like them a lot. They were obviously purchased by an Imperial Iron Cross winner from the First World War. They're really great looking.
Why don't you push them down so I can see the back? There you go. Is there a maker mark?
No, I don't think they're marked, but you can see they're in the old style and so forth. So that's those. And this next set is, this was for that SS female organization that solicited funds for the SS. What's their designation, Ob? You know that.
No, it's like it's SSFM, right?
Yeah, SSFM, that's right. They're kind of nice because they're
okay, I see it now.
They're all, and you can see the way they're made. They're original.
They got RZM bangs on them too.
Yeah, yep. And then I have a nice set of SS cufflinks. I like these a lot. You got to watch where you wear something like that, of course, but I don't mind wearing them at a show or on the video, and I think they're kind of neat. And you can see how they're made. They're not marked that I know of, but they're original. And then a set of these are Yeah, these are a police. I can get them right here so you can see them. You get them, Ob? They're kind of hard to deal with.
I think we're upside down.
Upside down? I would turn them this way. They any better that way?
I don't know, you gotta get your hand out of the way.
Yeah. Okay, and you can see how they're made. They're obviously old, in the old style. I like them. And then here's a set of Army cufflinks. They have the Army eagle on them. I hope you can see them. They're kind of difficult to see too, but there we go. And they're made in the old style. You can see it has a wear-marked eagle on it. See the way they're made. And this next set I like a lot. These are Luftwaffe, and they're all silver hallmarked. They have the Luftwaffe eagle on the obverse of them, and then on the reverse, which is really cool, they have a propeller on them. Isn't that interesting? So there's something to look at on both sides of them.
Yeah, I like that.
It's neat, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure some Luftwaffe officer really enjoyed wearing them. And then I have a set here that I think these are Victorian, but I still like them. They're just gold cufflinks with the swaz on it, but as you guys probably know, the swastika was used as a good luck sign prior to Adolf, of course, and we do see an awful lot of Victorian things with the swaz on it. People are always sending me pictures of bracelets and necklaces that have swazes on them.
I have to say they're definitely Victorian.
Yeah, I think they're Victorian.
You ever see those swirls around the swastika?
Yeah, no,
like
it's but they're of the Victorian period. Look how old they are and all. But they're still kind of neat.
Let me see it real fast. Yeah,
but they're kind of cool. And then here's a set I particularly like. These are hunting cufflinks, and they have I think that's a little boar's tooth with oak leaves all in silver, and I think they're very, very beautiful, and I enjoy wearing them. Okay, and then the next, these next ones are not period. They're cufflinks that I had made. They feature the Hohenzollern eagle. Let's see if I can get them up where you can see them. And I was able to take this eagle off of a sword and then have it cast and then made into 18 karat gold links. And these are my favorites. I wear them a lot. I really love them. Then I have another set that I did the same thing, only these are Russian. You can see with the Russian eagle, also made in 18 karat, and very, very beautiful. They're a little bit big, a little garish sometimes, but that's okay, I guess. I can be garish on occasions. And then this set here, this is the eagle that's used on the Ruger pistols. I always liked the looks of that eagle, and I had them cast also and made. So I like them too. I think they're pretty neat looking. And then I guess my favorite set of cufflinks, they're in the original box. Oh, these, ta-da! Those are cufflinks of the Blue Max, the Pour La Mourette. They're very old, and I have no doubt that a Pour La Mourette winner had those cufflinks made for him and wore them with much pride, I'm sure. I like to wear them to the Max show, particularly because of the Blue Max logo. So I like them a lot. And then at shows, a lot of times in years past, I used to wear this little miniature naval dagger suspended by my pocket. And I haven't done it in recent years, but maybe I'll start wearing it again because I always liked it. And then this is this is an eagle that I love very much. I took this eagle off of a postal sword and had a jeweler make it for me. I think it's extremely beautiful, and I've worn it for 40 years. I like to wear it to shows and stuff. I used to have a plain medallion on the top, but for years I had this little diamond that I had made into a tie tack, and one year I was out at a fancy club and I had that tie tack on, and the maitre d' came up to me and he said, "Oh, Mr. Whitman, you got an ash on your tie," and he's trying to knock off my diamond. I thought, oh boy, this diamond must be way too small. So I had a bigger one made for my tie tack, and then I had this one put into the tab for my eagle. So I like that a lot. And that about covers the group there, and that's the stuff I like to wear at shows, and also sometimes in the videos when I wear cufflink shirts. It's too hot today, so I got a short sleever on, but I hope I didn't bore you too much with that stuff. You guys wanted to see it, so there it is. Alright guys, we'll get to the unboxing here, and let's see what we got. Got our Bob Burns trusty cutter. Let's see the best way to get this open here. Yep. We got a lot of little boxes this time. I don't know what we got as usual, but we'll take it one by one, and maybe there's something interesting. I hope there will be. Let's see, here's a little letter. It just says loose crossguard needs to be repaired. Now let's see what. Oh, this is an army dagger, and see what you got a loose crossguard here. Yeah, that's a case where what happens, these old celluloid grips shrink, and then they won't go down far enough. So we can work on that, and I'm sure we can get that fixed for this man. Not a big deal. We'll take care of it, sir. Thank you for sending it in. Alright, well that wasn't too inspiring. I better have a drink, and maybe the next thing will be better than that. This box is pretty light too. Let's see what we got here. Yep. So you guys starting to make your summer plans, are you? We're getting there, you know. All of a sudden we're at the middle of May here. The year goes by in such a hurry. It seems like it was just Christmas, and Easter seems like it was last week. So I don't know, but let's see what this is. It looks like a yeah, I think this is a little tin here that was produced by the Schwarzkopf SS magazine. It was probably a giveaway to customers or something like that. That's kind of interesting and still in pretty good shape. It's only made out of tin. It's as light as a feather. So it's amazing it's withstood the test of time here so well. So that's a good thing. We can use that. That'll work. Let's see what else we got here. Another fairly small box. Let's see what we can do with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah, the old cutter's working good. Another little letter here. I think this looks like some flatware. Can always use that. Let's see what this stuff is. Yeah, this is the stuff with, this has Goering as a field marshal's insignia on it. I believe these are all the same. There's about 6 or 7 of them, I think, something like that. Let's see if we got anything else that's different here. Yeah, here's a knife with the same pattern. Yeah, a couple of knives, and there we go. It's kind of lightly done. Let's see if there. Yeah, there's a hole mark on the reverse. Did you get that at all, of the hole mark?
No.
I assume it's 800 if it's going to be Goering stuff, you would think. Can you see what it says?
Yeah, it's 800.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that's a good group of stuff. Thank you, sir. We'll see what we can do with that for you. Alrighty. See what else we got here. A lot of small boxes, guys. Yeah. Oh, here's another complicated letter. Tom, I hope you can use these. There we go.
Such eloquence.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Looks like an assortment of items here. Oh, I like stuff like this. Wow. These are all cigarette lighters. There's a hunting motif example.
It's not a cigarette lighter.
Or a cigarette holder, sorry. That's kind of interesting the way this is done inside. I guess that flips up. Yeah, it flips up. Holds the cigarettes in there like that. That's kind of cool. And here's one. This has got an LAH motif on it. I've never seen that before on a cigarette case. Wow, look at that. 3 springs in there. You guys recognize that LAH eagle. That's kind of a nice thing. Quite well done. And we have something else. This looks like it maybe ties in with the Olympics somehow. I see the Olympic rings on it, and I don't know what that insignia is above there, and this seems to come out. Oh, I see, yeah. I see you put your cigarettes in the leather here and then slip it into this top. Isn't that nice? Yeah. That's kind of cool. Never seen anything like that before. Have you, Ob?
No.
No. You like that? I do. I think it looks quite good.
I think it's equestrian.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. And here's a.
But the thing about it, I don't think that's German. I think that's a different language.
You think so? Yeah. Well, it has. They had more than just Germans at the Olympics.
Yeah. It's interesting. Why don't you flip that over? Let me see what the other side looks like.
Oh, it's got a
See that?
dedication on it. Yeah. How about that? That's kind of a nice thing, isn't it? In fact, I like that a lot. That might be a keeper. And then lastly here we have Kriegsweihnacht in 1941, War Christmas, with SS and then a Totenkopf on it too. It's kind of really bent up. It's it went through more than just Christmas of 41, but it looks like it still folds all right. Yeah. Yeah, nice and old inside. Anything on the back? No. Yeah, so those are all pretty interesting things. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, guys, we're moving along. Let's see what we got next. Another little box. Yeah, because, I never know what's going to come in during the week, so you can't control what's coming in. So if they're little boxes with little stuff, that's the way it is, I guess. Let's see what we got here. He threw his hanky in there after he blew his nose, looks like. Let's see here. Thanks a lot. Looks like a couple of things here. Small items again. Whoops. Oh, that looks like a cigar holder. Oh boy, here we go, guys.
Oh boy.
I see what the holder's for. Well, these are nice too. They're three Fuentes, my favorite. Thank you very much, sir. That comes from a man named Jeff Cobb, and he's I did something for him, I don't know, but he's thanking me, and I appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you very, very much. That's a great gift. Well, we get a lot of cigars around here, Rob, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to take them up, you could get into this a little bit more.
How about a carton of Marlboros once in a while?
Marlboros coming in. Yeah. Hear that, guys? No. We're not hinting. Well, let's see what else is coming in here. Moving right along. Time for a drink, though. Ah, yeah, that's what I needed. Yep. Well, let's see what's going to be in this box, guys. Well, so far it's filled with popcorn. What are you going to do? No place to dump it. Let's see what we got here. Just a little popcorn on the top. Oops. that's okay. Let's see what this baby is now. Looks like some interesting things here, guys.
Like a nice armband there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's an Orts group political leader. Looks to be in pretty good condition. It's got a few holes in the back of it, but and it was worn some. It's still got the paper tag still in there. I don't know why these guys left those tags in. It's probably like those tags on the furniture that says if you take them off you'll get arrested. You know, I don't know, but there we go. So that's that. Let's see, this feels a little heavy here. Let's see what this is. Looks like a bayonet to me. Yeah. Fairly nice finish, and oh, I see. He put a little arrow here that says SS runes. If you look real close, there's a little tiny. I've never seen that before. You ever seen anything like that, Ob?
No.
No.
Don't wait. Just hold on a minute.
All right. It's interesting too. It has a white felt in it. I don't remember seeing a white felt before.
Let's see if it's an etched blade.
No, it's a plain blade, but it's by Carl Julius Krebs. You don't see them too much on bayonets. So that's kind of interesting with that little SS there. I wonder what.
There's something on the back of the frog too. I think it says something. Another SS.
Oh, yeah. Here's a bigger set of SS runes on the. That looks like it could be original. It's probably an original thing. I think somebody that's trying to hump up a bayonet would make marks bigger than that. They want you to see them. That's probably an original thing. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is good. This is good, guys. Yes, sir. Here's a couple of. This is according to the sender here. This is for a chained SS, and you know I don't doubt it too because it's gray and it's wider at the top. He says there's a faint skull on the inside of the bag. Let's see what he's talking about here, if we can find that. It's so faint, I don't see it. Could that be something there, Rob?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think I've ever had a bag for a chained SS though, but that's quite a nice item there. Yeah, Ob brought up a point, and I think he's right here too. See where this side of the bag is offset further from this side for the allowance of the chain? This absolutely is a chained SS storage bag. That is a very rare bag. And let's see what we have here. This is a green color, probably for an army, I would suspect. It's in nice condition. Could be for a lot of different
Just
daggers.
as gray as that one, isn't it?
No, no, it's more of a greenish color.
Anything on the inside?
Nothing to see in there, but that's a nice bag too. I guess it could be used for SS2, but it is sort of not really gray though. It's kind of green, but well, that's some interesting things, huh, collectors? Not stuff that we see every day. So I kind of like that stuff. This, I don't know what to think about that bayonet. You like that, Ob? No?
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it looks kind of interesting. As I said, a humper would have a big SS runes.
I know, but still. Never seen another example of it.
No, no. Whatever it was a one-off type thing. But it's kind of interesting, I think. All right, so that's something we don't see every day, and I like that that chained SS bag. That's a rare thing there. Let's see what's in the next box. Moving right along. Seems to be the only thing. Let's see what's here. Well, you guys are making it easy on me here this time. Not too bad to unravel these packages. That makes it a little easier too. How's your drink, Ob?
Pretty good. It's getting low.
Getting low? What is this? Well, I think we have another scabbard sent in. It's got a couple of little dings in it. The guy wants the dents taken out, I guess. The lever here, let's see, he says take the dents out, but I think that's what it probably is.
Tom, please take the dents out.
Yeah. Yep. Closes hollow dagger, scabbard for dent removal. Okay. Alright, we'll take care of that. That's not a problem. Thank you, sir. I think we saw one of these dent removals on a video a while ago, and now I'm getting
You're the dent man.
I'm the dent man, yeah. So, I'm sorry we didn't have time to send your high leader dagger out because we were too busy taking out dents. What can I say, guys? All right, next box. Let's see what we got here. There's always interesting stuff, though. Big or large, doesn't matter. Oh, another popcorn guy. This was, this is a dagger that one of my customers bought, and he's from Australia, so they buy it in this country, and then they have it sent to me, so I can have the pleasure of sending the thing to Australia. But let's see what he bought anyhow. We may as well, as long as we have to do the work to send it, we may as well see what kind of taste he has, and maybe he'll want to sell the dagger too. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what it is. You know, guys, it's that kind of business. You know, you try to help out where you can, and the next thing you know,
there's nothing wrong with that. If we gotta ship it, we gotta make sure we know what it is too. If our name's on it,
that's true. It seems like with all these helping out things, we don't have time to do our own work half the time. Well, let's see what we got here. Nah, we're happy to help if we can. Don't get me wrong, guys. I know it's a problem when we're dealing internationally, and a lot of you guys don't know how to send something overseas, or there's problems with the rates of exchange, and the people you're buying it from don't want to deal with all that, so they just say, okay, send it to Whitman and he'll take care of it. So, which I try to do. Let's see here what we got.
Careful.
It's impossibly wrapped here. We just can't get to it quickly. There we go. I'm seeing some light here, I think, at the tunnel. Well, it looks like a fairly decent SA dagger here. It's got a decent anodized scabbard, and the grip shows some usage. It's been around, but there's no chips in it, and it's in pretty good shape. And let's see who made it. Oh, nice blade. Yep. And one of my favorite makers here, guys. Undine. I love Undines. It's got that little bare-breasted mermaid as a logo, and I think I've told you before, the Undine guarded the gold for Wotan at the bottom of the Rhine River. I like Undine daggers. I have several in my personal collection, so whoever this collector is, I'm glad to see that he's buying this Undine, and good for him, because they're kind of difficult to find. No question about it. So, all right, that's kind of interesting. You collectors seen a Undine before? They're not very common, and their trademark is very, very desirable. Okay, that's that. And we're still going along here. Let's see what this is. Another fairly small box. Oh, we're sort of getting quite an assortment of different things, huh, Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, what the heck?
Half of them are repairs and somebody else's stuff, but
You're right, Bob. It doesn't sound like a money maker for Whitman here.
Yeah.
I hope we can make the payroll. Well, we got another box of bubble stuff, popcorn. See if we can possibly, and it's a box inside of a box, so it's hard to get out without making a mess.
yeah, you're getting good at it.
Yeah, fairly good. All right. Yeah, that feels like that's it in here. More tape. Yep. Oh, let's see what this is. Oh, it's fairly heavy. Good rubber bands. Oh, need some more cutting here. Oh, we're getting there, guys. Oh, I see why it's so well wrapped here. This is one of those things you like, Ob, I think.
Stack of cash. Oh, yeah.
Look at that beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like that, Alec.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Little puppy. Yeah, you like that, guys? For you dog lovers out there, isn't he the sweetest little thing?
Should get Debbie for this one.
And a colored one, and let's see if there's an SS mark on the bottom. Yep, there it is. Yeah, this is a real nice piece of Alec, guys.
Why don't you show that to Debbie? She'll like that.
Yeah. Hey, Deb, you want to see something nice? Deb? You'll like this. Is that the sweetest little puppy you ever saw?
Oh, he's beautiful. Look at those eyes.
Isn't that cute? It's
Oh,
great,
he
isn't
is
it?
beautiful. Yeah. Why don't they ever have any kitty cats?
I don't think they had kitty cats with SS. This is just, but that's really, really a beautiful thing. I don't think we've ever had that model before.
No. No. Boy, he is so pretty.
Isn't he pretty?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. That was worth the time getting that baby open. Yeah, you like that one, Ob?
Sure. Love it.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't think they made very many of them because we haven't seen one in the past, and we've sold a lot of Alec over the last few years. So
And it's painted too, which is
and
even
it's
more
painted,
rare.
yeah. So I'm very glad to get that.
Or I shouldn't say painted, I should say colored, I guess.
Yeah, colored. Yeah.
No.
Well, they were painted first, and then put the
Yeah.
porcelain, the firing, put them into the paint into the porcelain. So, yeah, that's quite a nice thing, guys. Thank you. I'll enjoy putting that up. I'll break it here. Let's see. Okay, and now we're down to just one more box. It's a fairly big box, though. Feels heavy, so we'll see. That damn cigar keeps going out. Let's see what we got here. I hope this is something you'll like, guys. We shall see in a second here. Well, I see an armband peeking out of something. Ooh. Oh, this looks like something, guys. Oh my. Oh yeah, we got really something here. Take that box over here. Do you believe this, guys? Wow. Oh. Wow, is that something? Well, this would be SS Oberfuhrer. That's the first stage of a general, and it's got the gray epaulettes on it. Beautiful shoulder board. I don't see any mothing on it at all. I wish we had a hang. Oh, we do have a hanger here. Maybe I could put it on a hanger and give it a little more grace than trying to. Because the thing weighs a ton and is really, really heavy. It's real thick wool. There you go, guys. You can kind of see it there.
Do I see a cuff title on there?
Yeah, cuff title with a Roman numeral 10. And a nice armband. Well, collectors, this is something you just never see. Look at that. Really, really, really beautiful. I don't think we've ever had an SS greatcoat,
No.
let alone one from an SS General Oberfuhrer.
No, I'm gonna have to buy that one myself.
Yeah. Boy, it's heavy. Yeah, the buttons are all marked on the back, and
Is there a
All-
pocket? Can
all
you go inside of a
colored.
pocket in there? See if there's a name? Wait, that'd be
There's
something.
side pockets on it. On the inside, yeah, is there a pocket? Yeah, there's a big pocket in here. No, it's not named, and no tailor in it either. But that's kind of typical of these SS things. Wow, that is really something. Just wondering, yeah. You know what? There's a slot in there for a dagger. See it? Can you see it on the camera? Through the
Somewhat.
pocket.
Yeah,
You see it? Yeah.
somewhat.
Yeah. So that's one hell of a great coat. Boy, what a showpiece on a mannequin, huh? Oh, man. Well, there you go, collectors. And that's something you're never going to see again. And I know where this comes from. It is absolutely 100% original. So a really, really nice piece. So with that, guys, I guess we're going to have to end our video. We didn't have a lot of stuff this time, but it was sort of some interesting things. And who couldn't like ending up with something like this great coat, huh? So remember now, the Allentown show is going to be this weekend, but the Cornfield show is coming up in May. I think it's around the 8th or the 10th of May, something like that, so that's not too far off. No?
8th to 10th of May is yesterday.
June, I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. It's a good thing I got up here, isn't it, guys? Boy, I must be getting old. I can't keep anything straight anymore. I'd like to try to keep taking that stuff, Prevagen, I think it's called, but I can't remember the name half the time, so
You
I
keep
don't know where
forgetting to
buy
take it, yeah.
But anyhow, I'm still hanging in here, and thank goodness I got Ob to keep me straight. Otherwise, who knows what would happen around here. So it's always good to see you guys, and keep writing the commentaries in. I always enjoy it, and let me know if I can do anything to help you. So take care.